I bet you can hear me now. I bet you can hear me now. I did not switch it off stream. Oh, gosh. I've been talking to myself for the last, like, 7 minutes. All right, let me start over. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. What was I talking about? I gotta recap everything that I was talking to you guys about. First and foremost, ISP has been crappy to me the last week. I've had consistent problems with my internet connection. It is way below what I should be getting, and it's been a consistent problem of bursty data. So if you guys see that it buffers at all, please let me know so I can kind of timestamp it, so maybe I can show my idiots at the ISP that there is an actual problem, even though they say, oh, it's perfectly fine. No, it's not. It's not perfectly fine. Something is wrong with their network and they need to fix it. So, yeah. So if you do see that, please let me know. Second, Spikefly. I tried to answer your question, but obviously I failed. Mainly because, well, you couldn't hear me. I do not actually know a good scenery for BNA for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. There is one out there, but I think it actually has problems. Like there's something with the terrain mesh that causes problems, so I wouldn't recommend it. Scott, I was asking you a question. Where are you landing right now? You said you're landing in 45 minutes. Where are you actually landing? That's the question I had for you. James T, thank you for responding. Bravo Charlie 24, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Over there on the West Coast, 5:21 your time. Honolulu, Hawaii. What a nice place to fly into. I would assume. I haven't flown to Honolulu in since X-Plane 11. I guess. It's been a long time. Maybe before that. Maybe FSX. I don't remember. It's been a while. But I do apologize for lack of streams for the last couple weeks. It's big things coming out on the horizon. I think you guys are going to really love it. It's just I have to keep it under wraps until it's ready. And when it's ready, I'll, of course, make an announcement video and all that fun stuff. But for now, I've just been working on a huge project behind the scenes that you guys haven't been able to see. And that, of course, is causing me to use all my free time on that versus streaming. Robert 24, great to hear that you're doing great. Thinking about what to have for dinner. Well, I had Zaxby's, which I don't know. Do you have Zaxby's out there in California? I don't think you guys do. I don't think you do. I think you don't have Zaxby's. I think it's mainly at like Southeast, East Coast. I think it's slowly reaching out that direction, but I don't think you guys have it. Anyway, it's like a fried chicken finger place, but they also have like sauces. And so, like, I get mine dipped in their, what they call tongue torch, which is like their hot sauce, and it's fantastic. You get more bang for your buck. So, like, you instead of buying the wings, which are too expensive, in my opinion, for what you get that, and you actually end up getting more chicken. So, anyway. Oh, she didn't realize you were who you are. LOL. Been following you railroad flying adventures frequently. Scott Folky, well, thanks to subscription. That's interesting. So somehow you had a disconnect between my rule of flying and what I do here. That's funny. That's awesome. Well, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Hopefully you'll continue to come by and have some fun. We don't have it here. Have KFC and Popeyes. Oh, well, yeah. They're not. Nope. They're not as good as Zaxby's. I'm not saying Zaxby's is like the end all be all. They're not. There's better chicken places down here in the South, but yeah, they're better than KFC for sure. And they're better than Popeyes. In my opinion. This is, of course, all my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, if you guys don't have anything going on Saturday evening right now, I would appreciate if you come fly here under my umbrella of radar coverage here at Nashville. Grab your Cessna 172, do some touch and goes at John Tune or Smyrna or Murfreesboro or any other uncontrolled airports that are underneath the TRACON. Do some flight following. That'd be awesome. Get some practice. Where'd you work in the police force? I worked in Columbus, Georgia for about 18 months. No, it was longer. It was 20 months. 22. It was 20 or 22 months. No, it starts with a 2. I worked as just a regular beat officer. Quickly learned, one, I loved the job. I'll be honest. I loved the job itself. However, I couldn't stand the political crap that was going on in the department, and still to this day, they're still recovering from it. So I left that department to a better paying job, $20,000 more, and I actually work for that company now. I actually left that company, did something else for a little bit, and then came back to this company I work for now, earning more money than I ever would as a police officer. But still loved what I do there. Still have a heart for those people that serve. But I also have a little bit of a sticky, and this is controversial. I have utmost respect for police who truly understand the Constitution and follow it. I do not have an ounce of patience for those cops that are out there because they like to enforce something. They love the authority that it gives them, right? Those people I despise. But those who are out there actually wanting to help people, who are following the Constitution, who are not violating people's rights, those people, I very huge respect for those. So, and unfortunately, it seems like more and more people are in the police force that are not like I would like them to be. And again, not trying to be divisive or anything. This is just the way I see it from what I've experienced, right? Mike, can you direct me to the moving overlay that you have on the bottom? That's just a text thing that I have running. It's not really, it's just a text here in Streamlabs OBS. It's just a text box that I have set to run vertically. So there's nothing fancy about it. It's just a text box that I have like a little graphic. Like I have this gray bar. See this gray bar that I have positioned in this text kind of over it. That's pretty much it. Nothing real fancy about it. All right, I got a guy here on the ground in Nashville, so let me check out his flight plan here, make sure it's all good and good to go. So it looks like he's flying to, excuse me, he is flying to General Downing. Garoa International Airport. Looks like it's up in Illinois. And his flight plan, what's up for you guys, is the Hager 3 Tings and SPI, which tracks, that seems to be correct. Slash Gulf does not seem correct for an A320. I'm going to change it to Lima. Rest seems perfectly fine. Yep, that looks good to me, so I'll be approved whenever he calls up. Yeah, it's a problem, James. Yeah, absolutely. How do you make it move? It's available in OBS. Yeah, it should be available in OBS. Scott, probably won't time for a bit. So doing work up a stream my landing in Discord if you'd like to check it out. Landing in HNO. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Not right while I'm streaming myself. Expect those gusty winds. Yes, for sure. Expect those gusty winds. So, Allegiant 1947. What I'm expecting here. Let's see. Trying to figure out how I did this. It's been so long since I did it. Did I do this? It's just text box. Properties. Read from file. That way I can change it. Gusting 26. Oh gosh. Hopefully it's not a crosswind. That's insane. Gusting 26. That's too much. Where is it under filters or something? It is. Okay, so Bravo Charlie 24. It's under filters. So when you add the text, you go under filters. Just go to right click it, filters, and there's one that's scroll. And you can set the horizontal speed and then loop it, and that's how you get it. Right there. That's how you do it. Been a little bit since I did that though. Hold on. Is that really how you... General Downing, Peroa International Airport. General Wayne A. Downing. It's in Peroa County, Illinois. That's how you say it. Absolutely. You're welcome. 737-800. And down from Oakland. That seems to be a long flight for a 738. I guess they could make that. I wouldn't particularly want to fly that long of a flight on one of those, but suppose it can make that. Don't forget to leave a like, even if you're not going to be able to stick around. Just don't drop a like. Helps out with the algorithm. If you're watching after the fact, leave a comment. What's your favorite airport to fly out of? That's the question of today. What is your favorite airport to fly out of in Flight Sim? Flew United from Maui, San Fran during the fires. Didn't mind the flight that well. In that situation, I would be completely fine with just getting a seat, you know what I'm saying? Max 9 with United, almost 6 hours of the water. I just don't know if I would... 7.3 just seems a little small. I don't know. That's just an opinion. Just an opinion, of course. Yeah, a cut off after 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. That, yeah. That, mm-hmm. Anybody had any buffering or anything like that? Or has the connection been pretty solid for you guys? I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten more traffic. Atlanta is running an event right now. Got a ton of people coming in and out there. See, I'm gonna pull up some info here, see what we got. We do have a couple en route to Nashville, 2 of them, one from Louisville, one from Fort Lauderdale. So we'll have some traffic. You are welcome, Bravo Charlie. Gotta go with Kilo Hotel Sierra Papa in Microsoft. Also connections going great. All right, good. Good to hear. That would be Ingalls Field Airport, Hot Springs, Virginia. It looks kind of pretty. I'll have to check it out. Just one runway. I see that. Kind of cool taxiway little things, like kind of flowy. I like that. Pretty neat. Let's see if I can show this on screen here. It is showing up. All right, cool. Yeah. Looks. Oh, they have an add-on scenery for it. Oh, that's cool. What's X-plane scenery for it? This is the real one. Pretty cool. Do you live near there, or is that just you like that airport? Did I man, my forgetful self. I can't remember if I talked about why I haven't been streaming the last 2 weeks, before or after my mic was on. Either way, I'll just repeat myself if I did say it with my mic on. I haven't been streaming the last couple weeks because I've been working on a huge project behind the scenes, of which I cannot, or I'm not going to discuss at this point, but it's getting close to the point where I'm going to start discussing it and releasing information. But that's taken up all my free time that I normally would be streaming or creating videos for. I've even put off the editing of my latest flight with Kennedy. That hasn't been pushed out yet because it's been pushed to the back burner as well. So okay, you used to visit the Omni Homestead a ton when you were younger. You lived about 2 hours away until you moved a little further north. Okay. Looks like Nashville or Memphis Center's offline now. So it's just myself in Nashville, and then we got a guy up in cards up in the Memphis approach. Atlanta's online, of course, because they're running an event tonight. Delivery, ground, tower, approach, and center up in Atlanta. Charlotte's up with delivery, ground, tower, approach as well. And Louisville has approach up, and Indianapolis Center's up over top of them. And Chicago has tower up at both Midway and O'Hare, and also Chicago Approach is online with Chicago Center online as well. So plenty of places to fly in VATSIM right now. The whole East Coast is lit up. So if you feel like getting into the VATSIM world and flying a little bit around, now is a good time to do that, whether it's aviation or not. Good grief. How delayed are we? Oh, I'm just behind. Okay, I was like, I thought we, oh gosh, I thought we were so much further delayed than I was. We're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Helps with the algorithm. Allows more people to see it because it goes up recommended lists and things like that. And also check your subscriptions. If you think you've subscribed before, make sure that subscription button is actually selected. Apparently, YouTube unsubscribes people just randomly. I didn't know this until another guy I follow mentioned it and then showed all the evidence of that. And I was like, holy cow, that's actually happening. And I don't, there's some reason why they do it. It's like, if you don't watch their videos after a certain amount of time, it automatically unsubscribes you or something. It's something weird. Anyway, really dumb, but let me know if you can hear him. Allegiant 1947, are you requesting a PDC for your clearance? Or I can give you voice. I just wanted to know if I thought you requested for PDC. All right, we'll give him PDC. That's fine. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Which one is it? Because I keep changing it. So it's the B one. All right. Yep, that one. All right, so we're going to go clicky. We're going to go dot P D C B D. All right. But he's been cleared. And he's gonna go, we're gonna push him on 2 right. And then we're gonna push him via Tango 4. For Lima Hotel for his taxi on departure. He's doing the Haggard 3 departure, which Haggard, this guy right here. So Merrill will be his direct 2. And on departure, gonna fly 305. So left turn 305 out. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I just got a arrival in here. This guy, he's coming in. His altitude. That's a different guy. Where is... Oh, this other guy disconnected. It's like, where is this guy? This guy. Got a different guy flying over. And he's coming from Louisville. Oh, he's way up here. Okay. No problem. I'll be a little bit before he gets down here. What is a BL-17 though? That's interesting. Oh, it's a Viking. Belanca Viking. Okay. Anyway, I'm really excited for you guys to see the project I've been working on. Some of you guys may actually, if you're watching this, there's a few people that do know about it because they're, in a way, they're helping with me on it. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I am excited. It's been something that's been on my heart for a while. I'm excited for it. Anyway, I don't want to give it away too early until I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to share this stream. Those who might be interested in this. Good deeds fishing. Like the game, but happy belated birthday. I'm headed to my mid-30s, and I'm happy to report the 30s were some of my best years so far. Awesome. Well, that's good to hear, because I could definitely use some of the best years of my life. So on that poll I released, I put one about me becoming a monk. Well, I can tell you that's not happening. But apparently some people thought so. I think it was at least 3 people. It's probably more of a joke, but put that they expected me to leave content creation and become a monk. And, well, that's not happening. You can mark that off the list. But that was you. I'm sorry. I'm not becoming a monk. What? Why did the... What? I'm confused. This guy just... Yeah. Legion 1947, taxi runway 2 right via Tango 4, Lima, Hotel. So, in other news, my stupid brain has decided that I am, well, stupid self. Not really stupid. It's actually probably smart. I am now, well, 6 days into no bread and no soda on a diet. No bread, no soda. Do I need to lose weight? No. But I need to be healthier. And I just think one, bread is just a filler. It doesn't help you. It's not good for you. Yeah. It tastes amazing, but it's not good for you. Soda, obviously, is not good for you. it has been very challenging. I will say that. Very challenging. I know, man. I am the same. I basically have no caffeine either. I'm having some unsweet tea occasionally, but yeah, man, it's a struggle. It is. It's hard. You go eat somewhere, and it's like automatically assumed. Because I don't. So here's what makes it even harder. Okay. I don't drink alcohol. It's just a personal choice. Nothing prohibiting me from doing it. I choose not to drink alcohol. Never have, never plan to. So add that, remove all alcohol and all soda from your drinking categories. You know what? Oh, and no sweet tea either. I love sweet tea. No sweet tea either, because that's bad for you too, right? So what does that leave you when you go places? It leaves you with water or unsweet tea. And let me tell you, that is a struggle. It has been hard for me to say no. It has been hard. But it is hard. I'm telling you, it is hard. I could do Gatorade, but I'm also kind of being cautious because there is a lot of sugar in there, and that's kind of the whole point, right? I'm trying to not be so much sugar. Just come with Arizona green tea. Yeah, so yeah, I have a cup of unsweet tea right now, and that's what's giving me my caffeine right now. So I have been drinking more juices, orange juice, cranberry juice, stuff like that. But also trying to be careful with that. I don't want to just drink up a bunch of, that and end up being, a bunch of sugar that way too. So it's kind of like, ugh. Oh no, no, bravo, Charlie. No. Here's the thing. All the diets, first of all, are worse for you than the ones with corn syrup in it. Let me just flat out. That is just go down the deep hole of the internet and you'll find that out. Okay. Aspartame literally kills your brain. Don't do it. Okay. Sucralose or, sweet and low, that kind of like that. That's also awful for you. So anyway, all that's bad for you. The artificial sweeteners are worse for you than just corn syrup. If you do if you're going to do sodas, do cane sugar sodas. Much better for you than the other crap. Anyway. Rygorian, what's going on? Yeah, Rygorian, no problem. Keep it secret, though. I don't want you leaking any of the information to people. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, like, the soda, like, I can't do any of that crap either because it's all bad for you, too, medically. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? And it really boils down to drinking water, juices, not from constant, like, not bad juices, like just natural, all 100% natural, Exactly right, Gory. Man, you and I speaking the same language. Speaking the same freaking language. Yep. My wife likes the Zevious sodas that have stevia in it, I can't do it. It does not taste as good. I just can't. But yeah, cane sugar ones, honestly, I prefer those over any of the others. I just think they taste better. But, that's an opinion. Always better to go with natural than unnatural, right? I don't think God made a mistake when he made sugar. I think we made a mistake when we tried to get around it. I said what I said. right, he's still coming. Yep. Yep. I haven't heard of Olipop though. Ooh, Memphis Center's back online. Who is it? Oh, see John. What's going on, man? Best thing you can do, my man Scott, is make your own tea. If you're gonna do tea, make it yourself, and that way you can start like weaning off the amount of sugar. Collegiate 1947. Winds are 030 at 6. Turn left heading 305. Runway 2 right, clear for takeoff. Can I show what on stream? Are you talking about Scott's landing? No, I'm worried my internet would absolutely crap out. The healthy for you section of grocery stores to prove your Olipop is good, others not so much. Yep. All right. Sorry, had to do some communication behind the scenes. All right, he's rolling. All right, he's radar contact. Allegiant 1947, radar contact, passing 1,900. Clear, climb, maintain 15,000, cleared, direct Merrill. Ugh. I had to burp right in the middle of it. Always what happens. Is he using? Can't hear the pilots. Really? Oh, you know why? I know why. Good catch. That would have been nice. Oh, audio input capture, add source, ATC. Right. Yep. Okay. You should be able to hear it now. In fact, what I'll do is I'll throw up. All right, did y'all hear the ATIS? Yeah, FedEx flying the big ones for sure. Negative the ATS. And number 571 Charlie Kilo, Nashville approach, radar contact. You want the visual or you want an instrument approach in Nashville? All right, 1 Charlie Kilo, you expect the visual 2 right. All right, did you hear him? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, you'll hear him now. Golly. See, this is what happens. I'm doing all these recordings, and I have all the audio sources split up. Hold on. Now you should be able to hear it. Let me throw the ATIS up real fast.
TRACON use. Departing runway 2 left and 0 square. Our north P approach.
You heard that, I'm assuming. You did hear the ATIS though, right? You did hear it? Okay, cool deal. And Legion 1947, contact Memphis Center, 133.65. Have a good flight.
Order Memphis Center, 133.65. Thanks, ATC. Have a good night.
You know, it would have been nice to know that you guys couldn't hear the pilots like an hour ago. Pro streamer is true. Oh, this is what happens when you're... I'm telling you, recording is different than streaming. And so, like, I've been recording the last several weeks. And when I record in these multi-channel audio sources so that I can individually adjust the levels of ATC versus the sound of the simulator versus my microphone. And yeah, if you don't switch it back, it causes a problem. ATIS echo in Nashville current. Hitchhiker crash on frequency. ATIS echo now current in Nashville. Winds 080 at 4. Altimeter 3015. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All that fun stuff. Appreciate you all watching. Could be watching anybody else doing anything else. But you chose to be here watching me, so I appreciate it. Not much happening. I was kind of expecting more traffic tonight since Atlanta was having an event, but it looks like most of the traffic went south. Actually, almost all of it went south. So, that's unfortunate.
571 Charlie Kilo, I got a request.
571 Charlie Kilo, Nashville approach. Go ahead with your request.
Can I step away for like 45 seconds to a minute?
Yeah, just report when you're back.
Will do.
So I tried to start streaming tonight on a separate platform that starts with R and ends with E and sounds similar to Bumble. But the data, it was failing. I don't even know how to explain it. And it happened the last several days too, as I was doing some tests. So until they get their crap together, I'm not streaming over there. I'm not streaming to Twitch. That's not happening. I have some personal reasons behind that with Amazon and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, their opinions on things and whatever. TikTok. You can't stream on TikTok, as far as I know. But I ain't touching that with a 50-foot pole, man. Nope. The IT person inside of me just screams, "Welcome back." Just screams, "Run away, run away." So, oh man, so many problems with that platform. But I would love to stream somewhere else. Starts at R, ends at E. Sounds like Bumble. But until they get their stuff situated on their back end, it's kind of hard to be like, this is where I'm going to stream, and they keep having problems, you know? So until I see that situated, I'm going to just have to continue to stream here. Facebook is an option. You're right. I don't see this being something people want to watch on Facebook, but I guess I could be wrong. I feel like most people that watch flight simulators, people are generally on the younger side of the age spectrum. Not all, of course, but I'd say most are in that teen range into the 20s and that kind of area. At least that's the demographics show when I look at my analytics on YouTube. And if that's the case, I don't think Facebook's the place for that, if that makes sense. Not to say there aren't those age groups on Facebook. There are, 100%. But again, I'm not sold on any particular platform. I have my opinions about platforms, including the one I'm streaming on now, that most of my content's on and the majority of my following's on and everything like that. What I would love to do is start moving over onto X. I think their ad revenue system right now is pretty killer. It's just hard to, until I have a following there, it's hard to justify paying the money, if that makes sense. X Parallax, just finished your 737 short series. Thought I'd thank you directly. Such a comprehensive but simple to follow series. Thank you so much. You are most welcome, sir. Thank you. I'm glad it was able to help. I'm assuming you're talking about the newest ones that I did. About, well, I think newest, like 6 months ago, something like that. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to help you. That's why I started this channel pretty much in the beginning. And, well, I started it to play Minecraft and stuff with friends. And then I did my first tutorial video on the Zebo 737, and that went off like a rocket. I was like, holy cow, this is needed. And so I started doing that, and that kind of became my focus. And since then, that's been pretty much the focus of my entire content creation, has been tutorials, helping people, and showcasing, flight simulation and the whole flight simulation world. And then I've also now branched into real life flying, since I have my private pilot's license and all that. So, and that's gonna kick up even more with wink wink hint hint of something coming along. So get excited. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to help you. But once he gets to about right here, I'm going to vector him out this way, about 170, and then vector him back in for the visual approach. You've been an A320 pilot on VATSIM, but the 737 has always scared you because it's a proper old school flying in a way brought the PNG yesterday, so I had to learn to fly it. Absolutely. Yeah, the 737 is definitely, there's more switches and more buttons to press than the A320. But it's not as old as like the 727 or the 717 or the 737-300 or something like that, you know, the non-NG versions. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more things to do in the 7.3. There's more manual tasks to complete. Yeah, Bragorian, you're correct. They are tailored toward their own audience and desire to draw and finding which suits beloved hobby best, bit tough. I think YouTube just is still the king of flight simulation. I think Twitch generally has a good following there, but again, I'm just not going there. X is, I see as a new frontier. There's some potential there that it could become pretty good area to branch into, but you know, generally X is still kind of focused on that citizen journalist, you know, news, information sharing, but it's kind of branching into content creation now. Rumble is almost exclusively political. They brought in some stuff like sports, and some of the big gamers are starting to move over there on like contracts and things like that. Obviously, you can see they're trying to expand into the, you know, realm of, you know, gaming, but so the NG is a lovely balance between manual understanding of how an aircraft functions and being nicely comfortably automated at this point. I'm from the UK, so I've never actually flown in the US. Well, you should come check it out sometime. It's a bit different. A little bit less requirements, actually, in regards to, like, what you've got to do on VATSIM. In November 571 Charlie Kilo, turn left heading 170, vectors for the visual to right. November 571 Charlie Kilo, Nashville approach.
571 Charlie Kilo.
571 Charlie Kilo, turn left heading 170, vectors for the visual to right.
Left heading 170, vectors for the visual to right. 571 Charlie Kilo.
On VATSIM, that's what you meant. Love vacationing in the US, and I really want to get into semi more. Using gram, yeah, and pounds. Yes, come to the Imperial system. It's what you guys started in the first place. Why did you guys have to change? Anyway. I agree with your stance, and for similar reasons, having streamed for a year myself and reaching affiliate, I couldn't help feel like a tut of the Prost kind. Yes, exactly. Yeah, see, I was similar. I started streaming over on Twitch early on in my YouTube stuff, doing LSPDFR, and at the time is OCRP, and also LPD. Oh gosh, I can't remember what I called it. It was a clan I ran for, you know, police simulation, right? Like OCRP and other big ones like that. And I did that over Twitch because I knew they would accept the whole, like, it could be for mature audiences over there and still be monetized. When over here, it was a little bit harder. And I got to an affiliate link over there on Twitch, and I started getting paid from them, and people started I was actually growing, but then they did something, and I won't get into it because it's political, but they did something. I was like, nope, not supporting that. I immediately stopped content creation over there. I still follow people over there, still watch some people over there, support people over there, but I couldn't internally put myself on that platform, and it's hard to do it on this platform personally, the platform I'm currently streaming on right now, because of some of the stuff they've done too. But I know the vast majority of my audience is right here, right? Almost 8,500 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'm so close, but yet so far. I was actually up to, I think it was, 8,497 like 4 days ago. And since then it has dropped down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, I think honestly, YouTube's just removing subscribers like the other people have mentioned. So, anywho, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that. Help me get to 8,500. I need 5 more subscribers for that. I'm generally intimidated by the change of VATSIM language to US. Now I'm training with VATSIM UK for controller ratings, so I'm getting more and more set in my European language ways. Yeah, well, you'll learn. You can just basically, as long as you repeat back what ATC asks you to do and you know what they're saying, you'll be completely fine. I have UK guys fly over here. In fact, I have one today who's a C1 controller over in Europe and 13 years on VATSIM. He actually sent me a chat log and says he's done about 5 flights in the US. He has to need to get out here more. And yeah, so don't be afraid to do that. Excuse me. I remember your OCRP stuff. I went through a phase and watched many of the OCRP streamers. Yeah, me too. And that's why I joined OCRP. And I think it's still a generally okay community. Jeff Faviano. Watched him early on. He's the one, actually, the first guy I watched that did LSPDFR. And I was like, whoa, what is this? Being someone who wanted to get into policing, then became a police officer. I was like, what is this? But again, had to leave that community too because of stances that came out later on, not initially. Became very much a particular point of view was forced through, and if you didn't agree, they didn't want you there, and so I quietly left. So I'm one of those people that takes my values to heart, and I will just up and leave and cut ties, not negatively, not whatever, just say, hey, I just can't be a part of that. So, best of luck, have fun, and I'm going to go do something else. So
pull up. Pull up.
X Parallax, thanks for the subscription. I very much appreciate it. Only about 4 more to go. Whoop, whoop. Or something like that. Let's see if I can get a live counter. And November 571 Charlie Kilo, turn right heading 200.
Right heading 200 for 1 Charlie Kilo.
See, my live subscriber count says 8,490. But then I look on YouTube and it says more. So I don't know what is going on. Love your background music vibes too. I used to stream a game called Planet Coaster. That is my boy. I used to play that non-stop and never streamed it, I don't think. But man, I played that a lot. Planet Coaster is awesome. Anyway, on Twitch, my stream music would be very similar. Nice lounge jazz. Absolutely. There's a lot of drama in politics that put me off as well. You and I are cut from the same cloth, it seems. Yeah, it does appear to be the same. Yeah. And I found many people that are like us, right, Gorian, that are, say kind of the same cloth. But yeah, I actually played Planet Coaster, I think like a month or two ago. I was like, hey, let me pop this back up. And I did, and I played a little bit. I hope to see like a Planet Coaster 2, because I think they could really improve their graphics. And November 571 Charlie Kilo, send and maintain 4,000.
4,000 for 571 Charlie Kilo.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you get notified next time I go live or post a video. Don't want to miss it. Yeah, see, like it says my live subscriber count is 8,490, but then I go over to YouTube and it says 8,496. So which one is it? I guess I go off YouTube's because that's more accurate, right? So 4 subscribers to go. It was F5. Yep. So awesome. Haha. I had quite a thing going where I had quite realistic parks based on the Orlando area. More of a resort design thing. Yep. Absolutely love doing it, but no time anymore to stream. Look up Vitch's video game soundtracks YouTube. There's a couple playlists you can find that have those nostalgic tunes. And 71 Charlie Kilo, turn right heading at 290.
Right heading 290, 571 Charlie Kilo.
Edward Charlie Kilo at your 3 o'clock in 7.5 miles is the Nashville Airport. Report the airport in sight.
Over field in sight, 1 Charlie Kilo.
1 Charlie Kilo cleared a visual to right approach.
Cleared for the visual on 2 right, 571 Charlie Kilo.
VFR to the northwest. Guys coming up to Nashville. You think PC2 is in the works? Ooh. My kind of parks, they used to struggle on the RAM purely out of how many pieces used to place. Hope they do something with the optimization for the next game. I would assume they would. New protocols and all that kind of stuff, right? And with the DDR5 coming out, actually my wife's computer, which she does video editing on, the DDR5 is blazing fast. It is quite impressive. So it's been running without any problems. When I upgrade my PC, specifically my CPU, motherboard, I'll have to upgrade my RAM as well, and it's going to go to DDR5, and I'm excited. Oh, just thought of a great point. My proper position reports. Yes. If you're referring to like when you're calling up ATC and giving your position report for like your initial contact and things like that, that is planned in, yes, Secret Scroll stuff. And 1 Charlie Kilo, winds are 080 at 4, runway 2 right, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 2 right, 571 Charlie Kilo.
Yeah, for sure. Building your PC, I kind of the same way. I have to really hold myself back from like buying the latest and greatest, right? I have to really hold myself back. Like I want to get a GTX, 4090 Ti. I just want I want the biggest, I want the best, but I got to be like, hold up, Micah. First off, you don't need that for what you're doing. So don't buy that. That's $2,000. You don't need to spend $2,000 on one single component. You've got more important things, like finish your dadgum plane, man. Yeah. Gotta talk to myself in the third person to stop myself. Which today, you just bought an MSI 499. No, it is not. No, it's not. Flying around B&A in a second, by the way. Awesome. It's not worth the money. Don't tell me that. It's not. It's not. But yeah, so today I spent most of the day sanding down my aircraft. Hopefully for the final time, or I put on the last coat of paint. So that part will be done. When that is done, my gosh, I will have like a burden lifted off my shoulders that has been on me for like a year. Oh, complete waste. Yeah, not worth it at all. Don't buy it. Complete waste. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Scott. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And 9000K. She's forgetting Rams. Or take 3090. I don't regret it, to be honest. Yeah, I bought my 3080, I guess 3 years ago now. That was the last big upgrade. I did throw in another SSD in my computer for storage of video files, for editing purposes, but I've been kind of holding off upgrades until I want to see the next gen graphics cards come out, Starting to see your fries or other similar stores you could shop around, and the folks that work there typically do their stuff. They could help point you towards quality parts. Yeah, I used to. I remember when Circuit City closed in my hometown, I was like, why is this thing closing? I loved going in there. But online shopping, man, killing everything, right? X-Parallax, absolutely. Have a good evening, good morning, and yeah, come back and hang out with us next time I'm streaming. Love to see you back in chat. And thanks for the subscription, man. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget the like button on the way out. And stay safe and fly high. See you next time. This guy's going to be on the ground here momentarily. And 1 Charlie Kilo, welcome to Nashville. Exit left when able. And yeah, going to Signature today?
Yes, sir. Going to Signature.
All right, 1 Charlie Kilo, you can taxi to Signature via Hotel Lima 7.
Signature via Hotel Lima 7. 551 Charlie Kilo.
And one Charlie, you're clear to cross 3-1 on Lima 7 as well.
And cleared to cross. And cleared to cross runway 31. That's one Charlie Kilo.
NVIDIA's already speaking of their plans to the 5000 series. Hold out and wait for the price drops and keep an eye on AMD. They're better than NVIDIA currently with certain applications. Yeah, you're true. Yeah, absolutely. The AMD, right now I'm looking at so I have AMD right now in my machine currently, CPU-wise, because the Ryzen 5800X was hard to beat for price. And now it looks like the new series, the 7800. So I was looking at several different things. The 7800X 3D. 3D is the important part. Looks like it is going to be the CPU to buy, at least for the next year or until something else comes out regarding usage in flight sim. That's really the key. And 3D applications. That huge L2 cache, the 100 meg cache, that is massive. And yeah, you sacrifice a little bit of speed on your cores, but it really helps with the buffering and everything. Up, he is on his way. All right. BE18, that is the Beechcraft Model 18. That is an old flyer right there. Flash Golf. Okay, so he's got a GPS on board though. Do you simulate the real-world taxiway, runway, ramp, etc. closest for the main field? Always try to replicate real-world as close as possible. When is your preference style? Not usually, because what I've realized, and we've experienced that here in ZME, is that our airports, for some reason, always get left behind in regards to someone coming out with a scenery to fix things. And whether it be Nashville with its gradient problems or Razorback, which is Northwest Arkansas, with its cliffs in the airport, we generally don't close taxiways because of problems people have with scenery. But I used to do it quite often up in Zob. That's Detroit and Cleveland. And because they were pretty accurate. But generally I don't do it here, mainly because of the scenery is not the best. So I don't want to close off something that could be used by a pilot. So occasionally I will, if there's a runway closure, I'll run with the runway closure over a taxiway closure. I'll do that. So here's a question for you guys. So you got this guy coming in here, right? He's at looks about 3,000 feet. This is where my airspace begins regarding like flight following and stuff like that. However, he could fly all the way until he hits my Class C shelf here before he would be in my airspace. Now, he's supposed to contact me 20 miles out to be on my frequency, even if he's not coming into my airport in VFR. And that is just a regulation thing. So, a little bit of information there. If you're going to fly into a Class Charlie airport, always contact the air traffic controller 20 nautical miles out. Even if you're not flying into or you're flying around, you have to contact that controller 20 nautical miles out. So, yeah, right, Guardian, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's, yeah. Oh, somebody's loaded up in Murfreesboro. Who could that be? Scott. Probably you, isn't it? There's an uncontrolled field.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, Blue Wonder 2000. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. I am now 3 subscriptions away from 8,500. 3 subscriptions. That is all. Getting there. Then we'll have to do an 8,500 sub stream sometime soon. Do something special for it. I have to think about what I want to do. I am not flying 8,500 miles, though. That is not happening. That's not happening. That would be too long of a strain. Well, guys, I am probably going to close up my stream here. I'm going to stay on HEC for another about 15 minutes, but and close up at the top of the hour. But gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream before I start yawning you guys to death. But I do appreciate you stopping by and dropping the likes, the subscribes, and following, and of course watching. I very much appreciate that. Real quick, do you have guys any attack areas similar to the KLX CFR corridor or other charted routes through around the Class Bravo? No, not in Memphis. No, we don't. That'd be kind of cool, but we don't. It's not busy enough, I guess. But anyway, yep, so we're going to wrap it up, close it up to shop. Thank you again for watching. And definitely make sure you're hitting the bell notification icon so you get notified when I go live, because you're going to want to see what's coming up here on the channel. So but thanks again for watching. I'll see you all next time up in the sky.